Let's continue with this. It is talking about remuneration of the auditor. Remuneration of the auditor. There are only two important questions. First question is a little bit tricky. Who will fix the remuneration? And the second question is what shall be included in the remuneration? So what shall be included? So we have just this two. ठीक है बेटा, एक बार देख लीजिए इसको. Okay, I would like to give you the option. Who will fix the remuneration? I want to give you the two options: board or members.
Board.
It's quite obvious, yaar. Members.
Sir.
Board. Okay, guys. So write on that. Remuneration of the auditor shall be fixed by the members of the board. Yeah, that's what. Look, this is the place where you need me. Otherwise, your study material contains a simple English language. पढ़ के चले जाओ. मेरी क्या आवश्यकता? समझते हो why? एक मुझे बात बताओ बच्चे. If the power to fix the remuneration is in the hands of board, can it work as the bribe to the auditor?
According to me, I think for this work, I want to give him 10 crores. But according to Sparsh, he thinks 10,000. So how does that stand?
Then auditor will deny. But look, things the other way around. You deserve 5 lakhs, but I'll say I'll give you 50 lakhs. Just shut your mouth. Come, visit, verify the documents, and go home. Ultimately, directors are not paying. Shareholders' funds are getting utilized. That's what I'm coming to. That's what I'm coming to. But I'm telling you why the board should not be given the free hand. Do you understand? Otherwise, guys, I can set very high. And what the deal is? This company, I will make the company to pay you 50 lakhs rupees remuneration just to shut your mouth on certain matters. Certain things don't look at all.
So why can't the board of directors just pay the market value?
What's the market value, bro? It's just like a, arey bhai. What is the market value of the doctor fees? I can say that in Gujarat there are some doctors who are diagnosing the patient just for 50 rupees, 50. Go to Apollo बच्चे, सिर्फ केस का 1000 लगेगा आपको minimum. Online consulting, they are not coming to your home. You are not going to hospital. Minimum 800 Tracto, which is the app I think. It's an app sir. हाँ. तो ये देखो इसको how will you just ये नहीं होता. It depends upon my quality services. You cannot value me. No one can. So it is not about the market value. It's about the contract. Contract. Do you get me what I'm saying? Okay, guys. So who will fix the remuneration? Members of the company. Okay. Or in the manner fixed by the members in general meeting. In general meeting. Alright, I just would like to draw your attention towards that. Come to. Where is MC report yaar? So come to 142 and 142 is talking about remuneration. देखो क्या लिखा है यहाँ पे? The remuneration of the auditor of a company shall be fixed in its general meeting. General meeting में कौन होता है? Members. Or in such a manner as may be determined in the general meeting. So guys, understand there are two parts. अब देखो बड़ा question पूछ रहा हूँ. Use your utmost level of intelligence and try to answer this. Are you ready? चलो शुरू करते हैं. Suppose there is a company. appointed CA Chirag as the auditor. Hey, whatever auditor chapter we are learning, it is about what kind of auditor? Tax auditor, statutory auditor, internal auditor. It is about the statutory auditor. समझ में आई बात? So CA Chirag is appointed as the auditor, and listen to the question now. Board fixes the remuneration of Mr. Chirag as rupees 25 lakhs for the audit of financial year 22-23. By referring section 142, explain. Is it valid? Dhanush, valid or not valid?
Sir, valid sir, because I am not.
I will say yes sir, but I will. So, can I tell sir?
Please.
Company appointed CSC Ragan auditor, but Mr. Sinha is a different person. Board gives the remuneration.
Answer to this question is okay. Yes. आप समझो कि क्यों yes, लॉजिक क्या है? If a condition is satisfied, there is a condition. Look, that is what I don't know whether you're learning the law or not, but एक बात मैं आपको वादे के साथ कह सकता हूँ, इस क्लास में बैठने के बाद आपको इतना तो पता चल जाएगा कि पढ़ना कैसे है. हर छोटी छोटी डिटेल्स जो छुपी हुई है, whatever you know, the very little details hidden in the paragraph, we should focus to that also. Look at, according to section 142, it is written that definitely it will be fixed in the general meeting by the members. But further it also says that instead of fixing the fixed amount, you can decide by putting what? Manner also. So what if in the general meeting itself it was fixed that whatever is decided by the board? Are you getting me? Are you getting me? If it was agreed in the general meeting that method, which method? That by board, fixation by board would be valid remuneration. So you tell me guys, if this method is authorized in the general meeting, so board fixation is equal to, can I say, authorization by the general meeting? So guys, provision of the section 142 is satisfied or not satisfied? So if it is satisfied, so if board decides after getting the approval in the general meeting as a method, as a mode, as a manner, then guys, if board decides 25 lakhs, 2.5 lakhs, it is valid. No excuse, no problem. समझ में आया नहीं आया? Understood or not? Got it? So it is based on the condition. So you can put any method. You can also say that काम करो, compare the 5 companies having the same standards, take the audit fees of all the 5 companies, make the average, whatever average comes we will pay. That is also a method. It depends like what method is decided in the general meeting. What method is decided in the general meeting. So guys, that was about 142, little provision, but I hope you have understood this. Before I go to 141 and 143, my plan is to complete the other remaining sections. Okay, 141 and 143. 143 is nothing much to discuss in that. Lots of theories. So I will not tell you much in that. 141. What? There are 2 types of theory. Logic is needed. Other things, no logic, just you have to mug them up. For example, if I tell you as being the auditor, what are your duties to verify? You know, whatever is given, just read here. I can't help in that. If I tell students, you have to go and just you have to get the books of accounts, then you have to go for the internal control system. Arey yaar. You have to focus on the branch, you have to focus on the accounting policy. Wasting of time, I would not.
Then what should we
Yeah, the second point is also there. What shall be included? So there is also question. Okay, so assume that company has paid, right, of the question, company has paid following with respect to audit. Alright, determine what shall be debited as what shall be debited as remuneration to auditor in profit and loss account. So write down guys, audit fee, what company paid is somewhere around 15 lakhs. Tax consultancy fees somewhere around 5 lakhs. Accommodation fees, accommodation stands for the hotel staying fees or amount. Accommodation is somewhere around, let's say, 1.5 lakhs. Accommodation, after accommodation, restaurant expenses somewhere around, I would say, 75,000. All right, after then, that's all. Got it? So when you read this section 144, देखो क्या लिखा है? The term audited remuneration in addition to the audit fee. So guys, audit fee is compulsorily what? The part of audit fee, like remuneration, shall also include any other expenses incurred by the auditor in connection with what? Audit of the company. So assume like this: if accommodation fees first of all paid by the auditor, but later on company needs to reimburse that, na? So I know at the end only 15 lakhs is going in the hands of auditor, but from the company's pocket how much is going? 15 lakhs is going, 1.5 is also going, are high na? 75 is also going, 5 is also going. So any expenses incurred by the auditor in connection of what? Audit shall be the part of auditor's remuneration. However, such remuneration doesn't include any remuneration paid to him for any other service rendered by him on request of the company. So tell me, out of all this, which is the fees what you paid on request by asking the additional services? And that's the tax consultancy. So what I am trying to say, except tax consultancy, remaining all are the part of the remuneration. All are part of remuneration. Company. So company told that, sir, you have come here for the audit, but we have the problem in the GST, we have the problem in the accounting issues, we have the problem in the income tax, we have the problem in the internal control setup. So it's called, okay, we have the problem in the share market transactions. Please help in that. So whatever you are giving and what you are charging to me,
accommodation and restaurant expenses are compulsory or
depends on the contract. But yes, you have to. देखो पहले क्या होता है, when you go to audit, there are two types of contract: audit fees inclusive of expenses or exclusive of. दो contract होते हैं. If it is exclusive, that means that whatever additional expenses incurred by the auditor, you have to reimburse. You have to reimburse. So that's what I'm saying. Accommodation and restaurant expenses, if incurred by the auditor out of his own expenses, later or sooner you have to pay it. If it is exclusive, and if you're paying for what connection? Audit connection will be debited to what? Remuneration to audit. Then you have to separate. It's called the RCM, reverse charge mechanism. Reverse charge mechanism. Alright, this much fees, this much other expenses, but ultimately the entire total is what? Remuneration. So ultimate total doesn't change, you know. Ultimate total doesn't change. Am I clear? 142. Okay, guys. 143 let's keep later on. Let's go to 144 now. चलो जल्दी से 144 खत्म कर लो. आज एक काम करते बच्चा. 146 बेटा आई ऑलरेडी डन. अब जनरल मीटिंग में पढ़ा दिया था. इज इट कंपलसरी फॉर एवरी ऑडिटर टू अटेंड द जनरल मीटिंग? पारस भाई याद है थोड़ा कुछ? शेष याद है? It's compulsory. If he is not able to go, then he has to arrange another representative having the same qualification to get appointed as the auditor in that company. Under what circumstances he cannot attend? When company itself allows the exemption, then and only then it's fine. Otherwise, it is mandatory. 146 is over. 142, 145 कुछ मेरे को नहीं करना. It is the duty of the every auditor to sign the audit report and to give it to the company. 144 थोड़ा मुझे करना पड़ेगा. 144 उसमें ज़्यादा नहीं है लेकिन कुछ चीज़ें मैं बताऊंगा आप लोगों को. बट बिफोर आई गो टू 144 जस्ट एक्सक्यूज मी, आई नीड टू टेक 2 minutes. 147 पनिशमेंट होमवर्क. उसमें मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ? ठीक है.
You don't have to send them invoice, you have to call them. Call but you many words. I see. Lawyers. These guys are the games.
Okay, fine guys, in 144 I have just one small logic to tell about, and 144 talks about certain services auditor should not render. Now what do you mean by this? Certain services auditor should not render? That means if you are statutory auditor, then you cannot parallelly render other services together. Why this 144 is presented? चलो एक सीधा सा क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा हूँ आपको. You have except with the bookkeeping services of the company. What's bookkeeping service?
Accounting.
And you are the auditor.
Yeah. Then on.
Sir, we can't be, sir.
That's what. देखो, एक सेकंड ईयर या फर्स्ट ईयर के बच्चे को भी पता है कि ऐसा थोड़ी अलाउड हो सकता है, तो जब आपको पता है तो वो पागल है, उनको भी तो होना चाहिए। बात है कि आपको एक कॉमन सेंस लगता है, वो कहता है नहीं हमको लॉ में डालना है, तो ये कॉमन सेंस वाली बात है वो लॉ में लेके आते हैं। आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? बस इतना ही है। सो दैट्स व्हाट इट्स अ कॉन्फ्लिक्ट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट, यस और नो? If it is so allowed, guys, the certain services which is highly impacting your professional interest, if it is allowed, there is a doubt that you may not be able to perform your duties well. Because come on, guys, you yourself has written the accounts and you are reporting to the management. In auditing, we found this errors. अरे तूने तो किया है, तो एरर कहाँ से आई भाई? तो देखो अब क्या बात हुई, एरर है, अगर रिपोर्ट करोगे तो खुद मरोगे, नहीं करोगे तो भी मरोगे। क्यों? नहीं किया तो इट्स अ वायोलेशन ऑफ कंपनी ऑडिटिंग, किया तो बुक सर्विस में मारे जाओगे, आगे कुआं पीछे खाई करे तो करे क्या? सो वी डोंट वांट टू क्रिएट दिस काइंड्स ऑफ कॉन्फ्लिक्ट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट, बेटर लेट्स फिक्स द थिंग्स, दिस सर्विसेज यू आर नॉट अलाउड to perform to the company either through yourself or through any of your relatives or friends. I know the people are very smart, they are not performing but they are doing the same services in the name of wife, so that at the end you can say I was not doing so, my wife was doing. There are so many chartered accountants I have seen, guys, running a lot of other industries, but they themselves are not shareholder, not directors. It's not surprise if somebody gets connect to you and tells that would you like to become shareholder in my company, you no need to invest anything, in fact I will give you 30,000 per month, just to give you a name. Be very careful when these kinds of proposals are coming to you. Ask भाई करना क्या है, वरना बेटा फ्रॉड हुआ ना तो वो तो रिकॉर्ड में है ही नहीं, you are gone, man. Okay, bacha? So understand, look, other than these things, if any other services you want to provide, you have to take the approval of the board. That's very common sense. So what are the services I would say not allowed? Accounting and bookkeeping service, internal audit, design and the implementation of the any financial information system, actuarial services, investment advisory services, investment banking, rendering outsourced to financial services, management services, any other services as may be prescribed by central government. Look, generally as may be prescribed is highlighted by blue underline. It is not here. What does it mean? Still the rules are not prescribed. So till this we have only these many services. Am I clear to all of you? Come on, guys. As of now, this is exhaustive because it is written any other kind if it is prescribed. So for example, I am telling you, auditor is giving taxation service. Allowed. It is allowed. Do you get me? It is. Auditor is helping to finalize the accounts and charging some other fees. Finalize, not big bookkeeping, not accounting. Accounting तो शुरू से लेके आता है ना, आपसे हेल्प कर टचअप देने के लिए. Just giving you consultancy that what are the accounting principles. Allowed.
So ये तो internal audit का काम है. What is it?
Internal audit. What is internal audit first of all?
Sir, basically for the independent auditor.
कैसे आप करते हैं, कैसे इंटरनल ऑडिट कैसे करते हो?
सर हम क्या जो बुकिंग भी करते हैं उससे कोऑर्डिनेट करते हैं.
तो व्हाट स्टैट्यूटरी ऑडिट है, उसमें क्या करते हो?
तो चेक करते हैं सर, रिव्यू करते हैं.
तो दोनों में रिव्यू करते हो तो फर्क क्या है?
और ये हम कंपनी के लिए करते हैं
और internal audit?
for the members. I mean, like we do it so that there's no any interest in the compliance.
ऐसे नहीं होता.
मेन इंडिपेंडेंस का फर्क है स्टैट्यूटरी ऑडिटर
अरे प्रोसेस में क्या फर्क है?
Sir,
internal auditor cannot audit if the company
I'm not asking about internal auditor. I'm asking about internal audit.
sir, we can improve
चलो मैं आज आपको बात बताता हूँ कुछ practically. I'm sorry but okay guys, I would like to end up the session with this, but एक क्वेश्चन आया है तो उसको मैं एक बार बता दूँ, but I would like to wait.